What's going on today, guys? It's Tyler here from Tom Card Hits. We're with Chris Chelios. Thank you for being on our channel today. What was it like filming the short that you did for the 2002 ESPYs that features you and Samuel L. Jackson?
Well, I'll be honest, I never met him.
Yeah?
We did it in separate cities, but it turned out great, and I finally did. I actually got to run into him at the ESPYs, and he gave me a big smile, and we had a couple drinks together, but it was cool. And the Englewood Jack, I get still to this day.
It's a classic.
They're showing it on scoreboards and stuff, so it's funny.
Tell me what it was like winning your first Stanley Cup, and how did it compare to winning the second and third with Detroit?
Well, I think without a doubt to win the Stanley Cup in Canada, it's pretty special, especially with the Canadiens. The history of that team and the tradition, and being single didn't hurt a bit either. We had a blast. I was with 8 rookies, I think, that year, but incredible. It seemed for me anyway, I'd won at every level, high school, college, and just kind of expected to win in Montreal, and it happened quickly in my career. But the parade, stands out the most. It should have took maybe 2 hours, but because of the traffic and there's over a million people in the streets, never moved the car, so it ended up being 4.5, 5 hours. And I'd say I remembered everything, but I didn't, because everybody was handing us drinks from the street to our cars. I rode with Tom Curvers, who was my roommate and partner, and then fast forward 17 years later, it was the drought, and then went in Detroit. I had 4 kids, all old enough to understand because I'd played so long to that age, and it was different sharing it with my family and my kids, and both equally as great. But playing with Brett Hull, a guy that I always wanted to play with. We played together on U.S. teams, but one of my best friends, and be able to win it with him.
Do you remember the first time you saw your own rookie card or sports card?
I do not, because quite honestly, I never knew the card, the business. It wasn't really a business back then. I collected baseball cards when I was a kid, never hockey cards. I don't know why. But yeah, and then I guess a couple years later I realized it was a thing, and I do know my rookie card, automatically when I see the Montreal Canadiens card. But my kids got into it a little bit. I paid a little more attention to it, but there were so many different companies, quite honestly.
Oh yeah,
so many
especially for
cards.
hockey too. Yeah.
Yeah, but every once in a while they pop up with new ones, and they're really cool. And I go to events like this, and I'm signing cards that I'd never seen. So it's pretty neat.
That's awesome. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, my
Thank you
pleasure.
for being on our channel.